I might have worked with them once before, but they actually performed with Barry Ryan.
Where did you have to park?
Yeah, I just have a little system out there. There's,
somebody else
you know, like the wrestling where they're acting, that kind of wrestling. So there's a pair of speakers, you know, a couple of wireless mics for them. But then later in the day, they played at Meridian Place downtown Parrish. Same band.
Yeah, I built
Well, let me just see what I can find. Baytowne. Yeah.
He said it was this.
Picture of most of them tonight.
Sir, I'm doing very, very well. You enjoying the music?
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be coming up with a response.
Okay, well, this time you might know.
Just say so listen to some music. I'll chat with you in a couple minutes.
That's their problem. I'm gonna be thinking of them. I'm gonna go around and get some more
back to the second set. The opening number for that second set was a Harry James tune called Simply Eyes. And it featured Richard Carzenboom on trumpet. I think I had a couple of notes on the alto. And during the break, a lot of people were coming to us, and I think it was information that was perhaps not passed along. The Baytowne Big Band is just the name, but we are all based out of the city of Barrie, and a lot of members of our band are actually from the greater Simcoe area. So some live in Barrie, some live in South as Thornton, Innisfil, as far as north as Parrish Sound, like Kevin Fleck. Kevin over there actually has to take a skidoo, sometimes a boat, some dog sleds to cross his island to get onto the mainland just to make it in time for band practice. So, I mean, good on you, buddy. And so we are largely in the Barrie area. We rehearse out of Barrie, and it's such a pleasure to come back here. Actually, our first time back here. And so I hope you're all enjoying the show so far, okay? The next tune we're going to do for you is from an American jazz pianist named David Benoit, and he had an album called Full Circle, and in it, he had a terrific Latin-based tune called 6 p.m. Now it's actually 7:15 now, but think it's 6 p.m., all right? We hope you enjoy it. That featured Renee Montry on trumpet and Lacey Marchand on tenor. We're going to revisit one of our favorite Canadian jazz artists library, and that's Maynard Ferguson. You know him. He's done that iconic theme from Rocky is the segue music for City Pulse News. And we've seen him so many times in concerts. He's sadly no longer with us. He's gone for passed away of a number of years now, but he is sorely missed. This is one from his library, from the LP, called It's My Time. And the tune is a lovely rock ballad, actually. It's called The Spirit of St. Frederick. And the solos, once again, are going to be provided by Kevin and Daryl and Kate on guitar. We hope you enjoy it.